Hey guys, Injured Beast here with another video. Um, yeah, I'm just doing a little guide on the Alliance Showdown. So, excuse me while I try and find some level 22 infected to attack because we are in the capital at the moment, and I've got a couple of marches free and some troops, and I want to, I want to get some level 22 infected so that I can try and hoard some chief gear parts. But yeah, oh, nice. So basically, I just wanted to do a little guide. A lot of our players in our particular guild, they don't really know exactly how Capital Clash, Capital Clash, not Capital Clash, how the showdown works. So just wanted to do a little video, just a little video to kind of help them, I guess, help them to understand how it works. Just how the whole thing goes. Wow, what the heck? What did I just unlock here? This is crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna spam this until it goes away because I'm obviously getting a lot of stuff from whatever that quest was. So, yeah. Thank you. Good time. Wow. That was crazy. I just got so many resources from that. I was actually running quite low on resources, so that was really good. Yeah, these advanced alloys. That's what I'm after. So that's why I'm killing level 22 summoners or infected. For those, and also for combat manuals, because combat manuals are very good and come in handy. And also, it's the Travis event, so hunting rucksacks are always handy to have. So yeah. How many marches do I have? Sorry guys, I'm like right in the middle of something right now, and why am I doing a video now? Why didn't I just do this, then do the video? Like, duh. Yeah. Okay. So Alliance Showdown. Let's go and have a look. So this is the Alliance Showdown here, and I just want to do a quick, excuse me, a quick rundown of how it works. So in the rules, if we look at the rules, right. So Alliance members must register individually for the Alliance Showdown. I think everyone understands the registration phase, how you have to register your troops, whatnot. I might as well just read through it. Registered troops will not occupy a march slot or affect other gameplay features. Troops will not die in a showdown battle. The Alliance tier will dictate how many troops you can assign to each lane. The most powerful troops will participate first. If the Alliance participates in the showdown, all registered members will receive rewards, even those with troops that don't participate in the battle. A minimum number of registered members is needed for the Alliance to participate. If the Alliance fails to have the required number of registrants, it cannot participate. Matching stage. So obviously that's the. I'll just say something for the registration stage. So when you click and you go troops or manage troops or troops, obviously these are the troops here. But if you go to manage troops, like obviously you send however many troops you have. This is the number of troops you can send. What I want to say is. When it comes to this particular event, when you send troops to your lane, or when you manage the troops and send the troops to the lane, one trick you can use. This is a really handy tip to use. Is in this registration phase when you're sending troops. If you look here, my troop capacity is 98,585. So if you look in the actual troops, you go to my troops and you look, I have 108,000 total troops in here. Now, one thing is, one mistake I made was I registered early, and I sent troops early when I was in the war talent tree, and then I swapped back over to economy tree. But the problem was that I didn't know that I would be training tier 9 so fast. So we have Capital Clash, and it runs at the same time as this. It's our first Capital Clash. I did a video earlier on it. But yeah, and I didn't know that I was going to be training tier 10 troops. Tier 9, sorry, not tier 10. I'm way far away from tier 10. But yeah, I didn't know. So basically what happened is now I have a bunch of tier 10 infantry. There I go again. Tier 10, not tier 10, tier 9, sorry. I have a bunch of tier 9 infantry. If you ever look at managed troops, there we go. I have these tier 9s. I have 39k of them. So basically, I need to take the infantry out and replace them with that. So yeah, big boo-boo. I basically need to reapply the tip that I was going to give before I went on that run. So here's the tip. Let's go back and see what that tip is. So if we go back, we have in your talent tree, if I can click on it without shutting my video down, thank you. If you go to talents and you move along, there's the war talent tree, of course. If you move along, you will see there's a skill called Massive March. Now, Massive March will give you 10% march capacity for 30 minutes. If you activate that skill before you send your troops to the Alliance Showdown, not Throwdown, Showdown, thank you, you will be able to send 10% more troops. So therefore, that's exactly what I did. So that's the reason why I have 108,000 troops instead of 98,000 troops, because I used that tactic of sending my troops after activating Massive March. So yeah, basically that was a huge help, and I think it's something that everyone should do when they send troops to this event. It's a great tip, and it can be the difference really between winning and losing. I mean, 10% of your march capacity really can be the difference, like between a win and a loss, and your lane losing or your lane winning. And that could be the difference between you actually beating the team that you're up against in the event, especially as you get higher through the tiers. So when you get to these higher tiers, like gold, I don't know what, is gold. What else is there? Platinum, diamond, and then obviously master. So yeah, I mean, as you get through the ranking system right up to that, it gets more and more difficult. So one thing that I've been told is, and this is the thing I wanted to explain in the video, especially for our alliance, is there is an actual strategy. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was the Massive March and using that, making sure you use that before you send troops. And then the second thing I wanted to say was there is actually a strategy to this. So if we go back to the rules, in the actual battle stage, so during the battle, alliances fight it out in 3 lanes to capture the flags. Troops from each side will take it in turns to fight. The remaining troops of the winner will fight against the troops of the subsequent opponent. Each participant can only fight twice. So, yeah, basically, making it so that each opponent can only fight twice is great, because it means that if you have a really strong player, they can't just stand there and just beat down like every opponent in the lane. They literally makes it a lot fairer for everyone when you have it work that way. Yeah, so the alliance that defeats all the opposing troops in one lane will capture the flag. The alliance that captures the most flags will win and obtain 3 points. If alliances capture the same number of flags, it will reset in a tie and 1 point is obtained apiece. An alliance that matches with a vacant battle will directly obtain 3 points. So, because that's the way that it works, and you just want to take 2 flags, because as soon as you've taken 2 flags, you've won. Because it works like that, what you really want to do is you want to focus all your best players into 2 lanes. So basically, for example, for the right lane, you would have 1, 3, 5, 7. Like basically, you'd run down a list of every second player on the list until you filled the participants for that lane. And then you'd want to do the same thing on the left lane. You'd want to go 2, 4, 6, 8, and basically get all the best players on that side. So, and the reason why I think you should do right and left lanes is, if you notice, I find that most alliances will put, for some reason, I don't know what the reason is, like I think the reason is because it's the center lane, and people just are like, oh, I'll put your strongest players in the center lane. Or maybe it's because it's slightly forward of the others, and so they're like, oh, I'm the strongest player, I'm going to go on the leading lane. But it's actually something you can use to your advantage. Like even us, look, our strongest player, Mad John, he's in the center lane. Like, it's just what people do. I don't know. Maybe it's a psychological thing. I don't know. But yeah, just people sitting there usually put their strongest players in that center lane, and like I find it interesting because if they're gonna put their strongest players in the center lane, use it to your advantage. I mean, put all your weak players in the center lane. You don't care if they win that lane. Like, it doesn't matter, because you only need to win 2 flags. So let them win that center lane, and then put your best players in the other 2 lanes and take the 2 outside flags. Then you win. I mean, that just seems to make sense to me. Like, before they even have an opportunity to win that middle lane, you've already won the 2 outside lanes and the game's over. So, yeah. This is starting to become a pretty long video, so I might end it at that. But yeah, just a little breakdown of how it works and just some tips, because I think that's important. Like, when you get to the higher tiers, like platinum and above, I think you need to use strategy like that to win, because just putting random troops in random lines and like not having a strategy, it will work against you. And you wanna win this, and you wanna get rewards from this, because the rewards are very important rewards. They are for chief gear. Like, you win chief gear parts, so you want to rank first, because ranking first gives you more chief gear parts, which helps you to upgrade your chief gear, which is very good in the long run. Chief gear is one of the most important things that you can upgrade in the game, so this event therefore is extremely important. And that's how it works. So yeah, what else? There isn't really anything else, is there? Not really. So yeah, guys, just a little guide. Hopefully that gives you guys some cool information on what to do, what not to do, and hopefully we implement it and get some wins. Cool. Alright guys, have a good one.